Hey there, welcome to episode 75 of Duke's Apocalypse Kitchen. We got a good one today. I was very excited at the market yesterday when I found whole shrimp. And by whole shrimp, I mean whole shrimp with the head on. Don't freak out. It's actually really delicious.
It looks really weird. I've never seen a shrimp that looks like that.
It's super weird. It's super weird. A lot of people won't do it, and I'm telling you, I'm telling you to try it once. There's so much flavor in the head, and it's going to impart that into our sauce that I got super excited when I saw it because they're hard to find this way, fresh especially. So anyway, I'm going to show you the shrimp that we have. We have some really nice large shrimp.
Can I have one?
Yeah.
I've washed my hands, I swear.
And
Hello.
they have their head on.
Help me. Help
Now,
me.
if you don't want to use the head, you can just snip that off with a little knife, and then you can continue on with the recipe. When you are sautéing shrimp or frying shrimp, the head gives a lot of that nice seafood flavor to your sauce. So I'm leaving it on. And on the East Coast, like especially in Baltimore, there are places where you can get fried shrimp heads as an appetizer.
Fried shrimp heads? It's like the brain?
Well, it's the body and the brain. It's a shrimp. So if there's a brain in there, good luck finding it. It's the body cavity, and it's like when you have crayfish, you suck the body and get all that really delicious. They call it the green goddess sauce. That's what's in the shrimp also. Same kind of little beastie, and I love that. But in Baltimore, you can get these fried on a plate and just eat them as snacks. When they fry them, the shell gets a lot softer and it's crispy on the outside because it's fried, but it's pretty easily chewed, so on. Some people don't like to have the legs on. You can just pinch the legs off. I like to have the legs on when we do this because, again, it's imparting that flavor and a lot of nice sauce gets trapped in there. And we are going to cook these with the shell on. This is going to be a very finger-licking, delicious dish. We're going to eat it with our hands, and you're going to want the shell on so you can lick your fingers 5 times as much as if it was peeled.
It feels like a summer patio dish.
It's a summer patio. It's the kind where you put the newspaper down on the table and you just put these guys out in the middle with some beer because it's going to be spicy, or some really good lemonade, and just go to town. So I was going to do 2 different glazes on this show, but I decided that they both deserve their 2 minutes of fame, so we're going to bump the Thai chili glaze to the next episode, and I have some of these shrimps reserved for that. So
yay!
Today we're doing New Orleans BBQ shrimp. Now, it's kind of funny because it's called barbecue, and yet we're sauteing it in a pan. And I'm like, so wait a second. It's not barbecue, but you're calling it BBQ shrimp. And yeah, and it's made with butter and spices and lemon, not barbecue sauce. Like, after enough, Mai Tais and beers or whatever, you don't care what they call it. It's just delicious. So we're going to go on Hurricanes. That's what they have in New Orleans, not Mai Tais. That's some other place.
I was a little confused, but I don't know my alcohol the way you do.
I just drink the beer. That's all I know. That's all I got. Okay, so we're going to start our sauce in the pan. Shrimp do not take very long to cook, even these big suckers. As soon as they are opaque and pink shell on the outside, they're done. And we don't want to overcook them because they do lose too much of their water inside the meat and they will get tough. We don't want that. We want them to be nice, juicy, and delicious. So these guys are going to go in last. We're going to start our sauce, which starts with half a pound of butter.
Bring me the butter.
I know, right? We'll move this board over for a minute. Like my wood board.
I love your Detroit City shirt today.
Thank you.
Is that a restaurant or is that just Detroit because we like to represent?
That's just Detroit. It's just Detroit being Detroit. Like, no, we don't need a reason.
Detroit, it's always appropriate for the conversation.
That's right. There was a time when you were talking food, you couldn't possibly really be talking about Detroit, and now it's a hot spot and I love it. So I have a crusty loaf of bread, a nice baguette, getting nice and toasty warm in the oven. You're going to want some bread to sop up all of that sauce. So that's already working. Our butter is going to be melting right here. We're going to bash up some garlic, 2 cloves of garlic. You can use as much garlic or as little garlic as you wish. I like to nip off the ends. It still has all that little papery peel in there. This is my favorite part.
So one of my girl that doesn't know how to cook gadgets was a little rubber sleeve that you could roll the garlic in.
That's pretty awesome too, but this is more fun.
Okay.
So again, just lay it down. It's minced, and that little jacket just comes right off. Ta-da! And then we will chop it up some more.
I love the smell of fresh garlic.
Yeah.
It certainly can never be a vampire.
Especially with lemon,
Yeah.
which we're about to do next.
Those are two really good pairings.
Okay, I'm not going to put my garlic in quite yet because I don't want it to burn either. And we're not going to put this on crazy heat. We just need everything to melt right now. It's on medium. We're going to juice a whole lemon. Got my little juicer.
Ooh, fancy.
All right.
You gotta have some arm muscles for that shenanigans, though.
Nah.
Okay, maybe I'm just speaking for myself and I'm not talking to the judo world champion.
There's that. Jiu-jitsu, not judo.
Jiu-jitsu.
That'll get me in trouble.
I'm sorry. That may be the secret that people don't know, is that your other part of your personality is that you're a world champion jiu-jitsu roller.
Which means we give really great hugs.
Great hugs that sometimes take a turn for the worse.
The best hug you're never gonna remember.
So yeah, you got a lot of medals. I remember wandering around Vegas with you and all your medals.
That was pretty cool. Yeah, if you're gonna wander around Vegas, do it with a couple gold medals around your neck. Good things happen. It's pretty nice.
In case anybody wonders, that is what all your tattoos on your forearm
Those are my stamps. I got stamped in. I think it's just great to be invited to the game, as it were. Okay, so we have our butter melting. I am going to throw my garlic in now. Lots of garlic. We are going to put in a third of a cup. Yep, third of a cup of Worcestershire sauce.
Is that indeed how you pronounce it?
Worcestershire. It all depends on who you ask. You could say, some people say Worcestershire sauce, Worcestershire, Worcestershire, Worcestershire sauce. And there is a town in Massachusetts with the same spelling, and they call it Worcester. So for a long time I called it Worcester sauce, because who am I to tell a whole bunch of people that live there that they're wrong? So I don't know.
I've mispronounced it all my life. Whatever I'm doing, I'm sure it's wrong.
Yeah. So I'm going to use my palm measurement for these. This is all adjusted how you like it. I am using Five Toed Foods Frenchman Street Creole. Creole spice, there's a lot of different brands that have their own combination. Choose one that you like, or you can get them all in individually. It's just easier to find a Creole spice blend. And I want 2 tablespoons of this. And a big palm, like that, is a tablespoon. We'll do 2 of these. Five Toed Foods is a new spice company that is local to Ypsilanti.
Oh,
and,
really?
She's got some amazing blends and cocktail
Can I see the bottle so that we can take a look there?
Yeah. Yeah, she does really great stuff.
Five-toed, as a toad, as in the bottom of your feet.
Yeah.
Frenchman Street Creole, Five-Toed Foods.
This is all
It does. It smells amazing. So that's garlic, oregano, onion powder, paprika, pepper, ancho chili. Wonderful.
Okay. Hot sauce. I'm going to go around the pan, a couple of circles of hot sauce, turning my heat down just a little bit.
Oh man, hello garlic. Hello butter.
I'm using Cholula. It's what we have in the house, and it's what we like. Lemon juice goes in. Gonna give us a little bit of stir. Time to throw in our shrimp.
I'm sorry, it smells really good.
Yeah, this is why I decided.
So I'm gonna get enthusiastic about it.
This is why I decided to just do this one sauce, because we're gonna go bananas over it. And quite frankly, the Thai sauce deserves its time in the sun too. So
Those things are so big.
yeah,
It is the rare day that I have my food with the eyes on. You're
This
gonna
is
have
true.
to show me in detail how to eat this. 'Cause
And they
I'm
are
already
taking up a lot of
confused.
room in the pan, so I'm going to slice some of these off.
Cut somebody's head off.
There, is that better now?
Just one step away from whatever reality that poor little fish is living in.
Yeah.
So are the little shrimps that we get just younger?
Yeah. Well, there's different variety, like species of shrimp.
Uh-huh.
No, and there's prawns, which is a different definition, and langoustine, which is kind of like a cross between a shrimp and a lobster.
Okay.
They have very long, one way, front pinchers, very long, almost as long as their whole body, and they're kind of like your ineffectual girl hands. They can't really pinch much with them, which is probably why they get caught and eaten a lot. I think they should really, work out a little more, improve their survival.
If you're new to the series, the joke is that I have ineffectual little girl hands, which is actually really true. It's
Super
why
true.
I hang around with people with
Super true.
skills. I have all the tools and none of the ability. Because I really love design, so I shop for all the tools.
I'm so glad you said it. I'm gonna check on our bread real quick because I don't want to burn it. Oh, looking good.
Oh, I'm getting a punch of something else. I think it's the paprika coming up.
Yeah, and the Creole spice.
Oh, wow. That just, so good. And just a little hint of lemony goodness.
I am going to flip these guys with tongs because they're that big. Now you can see, I'll bring this one up close. The top side is still gray and translucent, and the bottom side is turning white and pink and becoming opaque. So the bottom half is cooked. And if I flip all these over, there's another good one that's half and half. You can see how that's split right down the middle. So we're going to turn it over, flip the other side. And as soon as they're all opaque and pink, they are done.
Lunchtime.
Yeah. It's crazy good.
Oh, that smell is just amazing. Yeah, this would definitely be a wonderful, summertime porch with the beer
Mm-hmm.
and some spicy, spicy, delicious shrimp.
Seems like my burner was only half on or something. There we go. So yeah, we had these in New Orleans, and after the first shrimp, I'm like, I'll forgive you for naming it wrong. It's just amazing, buttery, spicy shrimp, Creole shrimp.
Anything floated around in butter till it's all cooked.
I know, who could go wrong with this, right?
It would be pretty hard. So where did you buy these shrimp again?
These I got at Costco in their seafood department.
Oh, interesting.
That's not what I planned on doing today, and when
You
I
were
was shopping,
confronted with beauty,
yeah,
and you could not say no.
and yeah, they were just amazing. They were huge. They still had the heads on, and there's so many things I could do with you guys. All right, we're gonna go to fast time. Pause for about 5 minutes. This is only gonna take a couple more minutes. I'm gonna turn the heat down. Okay, we're back. It's only been about 3.5 to 4 minutes, and the shrimp are completely done. I'm gonna get them out now. I'm gonna put some of the sauce over our little dishes, break open that baguette that just came out of the oven, and we're gonna go to town. It's gonna get a little ugly. Ugly delicious.
I'm not going to eat it on camera, but I'm going to eat it.
Oh. I'm gonna eat it and forget about the entire rest of the world for about 15 minutes.
So you're going to eat it shells and all, because the shells
No,
have been-
you're gonna peel the shells off.
Okay.
And it's really great. There's a lot of good reasons to cook shrimp with the shell on. It does hold their moisture in a little better, so you have less chance of overcooking them. And again, they are imparting flavor and just doing all kinds of nice little magic-y things to them. So consider always cooking shrimp with the shell on, unless it's going into something that you can't. Like if you're making a shrimp, Creole gumbo or something like that, you're not gonna be able to peel that off in every piece. But we're picking these up with our fingers and eating them. I want the shells on. All right. Put some of the sauce in here.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's like 90% butter, and I'm not against it.
Oh my God, I love working on this show. Good things happen to people who work on cooking shows
Yeah,
run by Duke.
that's a fact. Yeah, got some big things planned. All right.
Oh my God, what are you people eating?
I don't know.
Not even close to what I got going on. So
Okay.
let's have a close up. Will you show what it looks like before you all rip it apart?
If I could touch it.
Oh, bring it with your little tweezery things.
Okay. Make it one that doesn't have as long antenna. I don't want too
I don't
many.
know. I kind of like the long antenna.
All right. We're doing it. My guy. Okay, so thoroughly cooked, super hot. I'm just gonna break off the head. I can't do this yet.
Okay. We can always come back.
Oh,
Yeah. Or not come back because we just fell face first into the
this
pan
is
of
why you leave the
deliciousness.
shells on.
We'll
you have
take a couple beauty shots
Peel
of
them all the
this,
time.
but you essentially
There we
just
go.
rip that out and then eat it up.
Yeah. Just gonna peel it right off. Do 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 do.
Oh my gosh. It smells amazing. The garlic in particular.
Of course, I get one that's super stubborn. There we go.
Yeah, who needs fingertips?
They'll grow back, right? I'm just gonna struggle. I'm on the struggle bus. with the
Hey,
shrimp
we're
today.
high class here. This is what happens when you do fancy things at home.
Oh,
Good
there's-
things. You end up wearing your lunch all up your arms.
Yes. All right, I'm almost there. Getting there. Getting there. Come on, little boy. Ta-da! Okay. Get some more sauce on you. Get some more sauce on you.
Yeah.
Wait, golden brown. Oh,
I love that that's my lunch today.
so sweet. The sweet shrimp, that spicy, buttery sauce. It's such a great combination. Mm. I think I'm gonna go sit in the bathtub and eat this.
Would you like to be alone with that food now,
And then
Chef?
just turn on the shower when I'm done. It seems like the best plan. All right, see you next time for the Thai version of this.
Oh my gosh.